Welcome, my friends, from around the world to another episode of Sunday Night Alive with your host, Soldier of Self-Mastery, right out of Stockton, California. I'm excited to be here once again in front of the camera. Tonight is going to be an open forum. I don't really have an agenda. So I want to welcome you from around the world, wherever you may find yourself. I truly hope and pray that wherever you are making your day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top. Wherever you are, I truly hope that maybe you're challenged, maybe you're going through some difficulties like all of us are, and you're tuning in to see what maybe tonight could be, or this afternoon could be, your time of personal breakthrough, whatever it may be for you. Whatever that breakthrough may be for you, that's what I'm hoping for you in this episode, this challenging episode tonight. I'm going to be taking on your questions. I'm going to be taking on your thoughts. As I said, I really don't have an agenda. I have a little bit of a guideline, okay? I'll show it to you. There you go. But this is episode number 38, I believe. Wow, we've gotten to episode number 38. And I truly want to know what's on your mind tonight. 30 minutes we're going to be here. Man, it seems like 30 minutes goes by so quickly. So we're just going to have an open forum. I'm going to bring in a few things towards the middle of the program. I'm going to bring in a few of my thoughts, and I'm going to be sharing. Now, before we get started, what I want to share with you is one of my scriptures, one of my proverbs that I work on repeating to myself on a continual basis. It energizes me. It gets me to think about my Creator. And it also gets me to think about His mercy and His grace in my life that enables me to face my fears, go through the difficulties that I have to go through, get through the failures in my life. Because as you know, when we're growing and we're going forward and we're trying different things or doing different things, like a new job, a new business, a new relationship, a new direction, it's going to be challenging in the beginning. It's always going to be very, very difficult. You know, that little section that you have to go through. And then once you get on the other side, it tends to become a little bit easier. Proverbs, 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." A sound mind. So what's on your mind tonight, my friend? I'm opening up the platform. I want to see what you guys have to share. As I said, this is going to be I'm not going to get into no commercials or anything like that. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but I want to see what's on your mind. Once again, it's a new year, 2019, right? There's new hours, there's new weeks, there's new pay, there's new income, there's new thoughts, there's a newness of life, if you will. We're in a new year. So what are we going to talk about tonight in this program? Us animals, welcome to episode number 38. Hello. Thank you for being here. And Gorilla, the gas bike, thank you for being here. I want to say those of you that have donated, those of you that have teamed up with me financially, you give, right? Whether it's $60, $70, whatever it is, I want to thank you. I want to thank you from the top of my heart. So we've got a few people on here. I'm opening up the platform. I want to see what's on your mind. What questions do you have? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about business? You want to talk about, I don't care. You know, I don't have to be an expert in all of these areas to talk about these things. Neither do you, right? We have something that's called imagination. Now, if we're going to talk about a certain subject in life, we should at least be doing something, right? I'm working on being obviously a part-time life coach for individuals that want to create better success, especially when it comes to problem gambling. I am a life agent protect families, protect children. So I've got all these things going on. I just finished my book back on Amazon. I would encourage you to get a copy, share the book with somebody. If you need something in your life, obviously, if you do need something in your life to kind of study, to read, to kind of get your focus on track, it's a good book. It's on Amazon. By the way, my link is at the top of the chat. So that's where it all happens. Okay. So I'm going to kick back here. I see we've got a couple of people. I don't know. Maybe let's see what's going on here. Let me see what he says. How do you deal with a large number of tasks in front of you? I confronted my goals and it requires major activity, almost overwhelming. That's a great question, Gorilla. How do you deal with large number of tasks? Number one, you got to break them down, right? They got to be made into small little tasks. Number one, I confronted my goals and it requires major activity, almost overwhelming. Well, it is almost overwhelming because some of these things are really new, right? They're just new to us. And anything that's new, anything that's different, a change of direction, a diet. In my case, I'm having to memorize scripts in order to fulfill my job as a life agent. We help protect families. We help protect children. We talk about the full circle of protection. Most people have never heard of this full circle of protection. In the beginning, I was a bit intimidated. In fact, I still am just a little bit intimidated. Why? Because this is something new. I could easily say, well, I'm going to give up. I'm just going to give up. This is too hard. It takes up too much of my time. It's overwhelming. I could easily give up. Easily. But I'm not. The key is to continually go forward. That's the key, to continually go forward. And you want to make sure that you put things on paper, right? That's the best place to think. The best place to think is on paper, somewhere on paper, a journal of some kind. I keep most of my journals here, and I've got some new ones. You're gonna like this journal. Do not stop me. So hopefully I've answered your question there, Gorilla. By the way, nice bikes. Everybody needs to check out Gorilla, the YouTube channel, Gorilla Gas Bike. I started, even though I broke through one, it was really slow to accomplish. In the Little Red Book, I talk about trophies. And here there's a section where I talk about trophies, mental trophies. It feels good, doesn't it, Gorilla? When you accomplish one little goal, I mean, it feels great. It does something to your mind. It does something to your confidence, right? Hey, Rob, welcome to the episode, man. Yeah, we're just hanging out here. It's an open forum. I don't really have an agenda tonight. I'm taking on your questions. Gorilla has a great question he's presenting there about goals and taking on the task of completing goals. So welcome. This is episode number 38. By the way, 30 minutes are going to go very quickly. So I'm here for you guys. You got a question? You're struggling with gambling. You're struggling with your thoughts. You're struggling with maybe your self-talk. Maybe you're talking to yourself really horrible. Maybe you're putting yourself down all the time. I don't know what it is that you want to talk about. So again, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, and I'm speaking to those of you that are fairly new, if you haven't subscribed to soldiersofselfmastery.com/happier, it all happens at the link right there at the top of the chat. That's where it all happens. So I encourage you, I implore you guys to go to the soldiersofselfmastery.com and explore the website there. Let me see. My os animals, Nanu Teresa. My mental is dead. 1 year ago. I see how could I, and my mind is great, but the money is not. What I have to do? It looks like to me like you're trying to get to. It looks like to me like you're trying to generate more income, right? We all want to generate more income, right? I mean, don't we? If people say, no, I don't need any more money. When people say, I don't need any more money, they're lying, right? They're not telling the truth. We all need to generate more income. And some of us are in different places around the world. Us animals, where are you from? Where are you from? Because the key to generating income, and I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm not a millionaire yet. Okay. When I make $1 million, and I probably have in my lifetime already, I'm going to give it all away. I'm going to give it all away because I'm not going to be able to take anything with me. Of course, I will live, right? We got to live with money today, but I'm not going to be able to take it all with me. So my goal is to be able to create something to leave it behind for other people. And hopefully they'll do right with what I leave behind. You know, YouTube, my books, whatever. So you have to have an idea. Wherever you are, you have to come up with an idea. And sometimes you have to work a regular job in order to be able to feed that idea, right? You got to have a vision. Without a vision, without a goal, without some kind of a destination, even though this is kind of an open agenda, I still got to have some kind of an outline of where I'm going, right? It's the same thing in life. If you, Yumoto, welcome to the program. If you want something, you think about it, right? You daydream about it. Man, I want this thing. You got to get it on paper, first of all. You got to write it down on paper. And then once you write it down on paper, you can begin to think how you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve. If it's more money, well, you got to really sit down and ask yourself, wherever you are. Some places around the world are a little bit less or more difficult to generate income. But I'll tell you, with the technology that we have today, with computers, with cafes, you know, these little places where you can go and use Wi-Fi, you can have a little tablet, a computer. It's amazing what you can do. In fact, I've even offered people, if you want to team up with me and you want to help me promote the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy, you want to help me promote this book, you want to help my partner, again, you can earn money. If you can go online, and promote our products, maybe put ads and share these products with people, we will pay you for this. So there's always ideas. There's always different opportunities. The thing is that you have to just sit down and think. You know, you absolutely have to sit down and think. And yes, it's work. Yes, it's going to be difficult. Yes, you're going to have to face your fears. Yes, your mind, right? I talk about don't let your brain train you, but train your brain. Your mind will even tell you, no, don't do it because it's hard. You're going to experience, rejection, or you're going to experience something difficult, or you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Well, this is part of the process. Each and every one of you can have your own talents. You have your own talents, your own abilities. You have to develop that. Now, if you're stuck with a gambling habit, or you're stuck with an addiction, you got to first get through that addiction. You got to destroy that habit. You got to win the battle inside of your mind. In here, you win the battle first, and then you can win the battle in the outside world, you know, in your home, at your job, or wherever. Because it's kind of hard to succeed in life if you have a problem gambling, right? If that's where all your money is going, again, it's going to be very difficult in order for you to get ahead in life, to set goals, to develop more income, to be able to give to others, to be able to give to charities. Am I right or am I wrong here? Am I right or am I wrong? Is there a right or wrong? I'm very grateful. I tell you. Rob Ranga has questions, Santos. Let me see. Ranga Hussein. What's best way to stop gambling? Can't take it anymore. Please help. That's a great question. Thank you for bringing that up, Rob. By the way, welcome to the episode, Ranga. It's what's the best way to stop gambling? Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What is the best way to stop gambling? What is the best way? See, everybody has a different need and a different want. So what may be working for me may not necessarily work for you. But I will say this, Ranga, that you already have an idea of what you need to be doing. Okay, you have an idea, you just haven't done it. Okay, and for whatever reason you haven't done it, I don't know. You know, unless I know personally, I couldn't really specifically answer that question. So I'm answering it kind of generally. That's why I offer personalized coach, because when I ask personal questions and I talk to you, I get answers and I can dig a little bit deeper. You see, we all gamble for different reasons, but ultimately, you know what it is that you need to be doing. You know that. You know where you can stop, and you know that you must uh, start, right? But again, it's hard to get somewhere in life when you don't have a vision, right? Gambling is your vision right now. Right now, you're focused on gambling. That's your vision. That's what you believe. That's what you believe you are. So what happens when you change that vision? What happens when you change? The key is, how are you going to change that vision, right? How do you change it? Well, you got to get into your mind. You got to start practicing on putting new input, watching videos like this one, watching videos on my YouTube channel that really encourage and challenge you to challenge those things that are in front of you that appear to be really big, right? They're big, huge. No, you bring them down to this level. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm in control. Why have I let this thing lie to me and tell me that I'm no longer in control? I can't stop gambling. No, you can stop gambling. I can. You start talking like that. You start changing your language. If you start telling, well, I can't, man, I've tried. You know, this is hard. I've been doing this for a long time. You know, every time I lose money, I find myself going to the casino weekly. I'm tired of this, man. I don't want to do this. You got to change that language. You got to change it. I am going to change. I can change. I have the ability. If Santos can do this, I can do this. Okay, what did Santos do? Okay, he watched many videos. Okay, Santos started using a journal to write down what he wanted to do. Okay, so he changed his focus. He wrote it over and over, and he did the work necessary in order to change the mindset. So now I have a different image up here. It's a different whole image in your subconscious. You see, my friend, the more that you wait to fight this battle, the more that you wait, you know, the harder it's going to be. And for instance, right now, you may be excited. You may be listening to the sound of my voice and you may think, wow, man, if Santos can do this, I can do it. Exactly. You're getting a little bit of stimulation. From here is where you take it to the next level. See, you get excited, you get some kind of an emotional, you get a little bit of a vision. Wow, I can do this. You take it to the next level. Get a book, get a journal, watch more videos. You know, start changing the way you talk to yourself. I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to face my fears. I know it's not going to be that easy, but I can do this. I'm going to go forward. And every day, day by day, you start to change. But then if you get tempted, okay, I've got a temptation. What am I going to do here? I got a temptation. What am I going to do here? Okay, if I keep going, I'm going to destroy my family. If I keep going, I'm going to destroy my job, my life. If I stop, can I stop? Yes, I can. Why? Because I'm in control. I can decide to go and mess things up, or I can decide to do things righteously. It's your choice. It's your choice. My time is going by very quickly. So I know I get excited because you know what? It feels great to be free, man. You know, it feels great to be free from problem gambling. And my friends, I don't have it all together, man. I don't have it all together. I face fears every day. I'm intimidated every day. Sometimes I lose a little bit of confidence every day. Sometimes I wonder, man, is this going to work? Sometimes I make a failure. I make a mistake, but I get back up. I get back up and I work my system. I work my program. I work my rituals. That's another reason why I offer you the problem. Enroll in the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. You're already throwing money away into a casino. Okay, you're already doing that. You're throwing money away. Okay, why not take a $297 and invest it in yourself? Get enrolled in the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. It's a step-by-step system. It'll help you change your focus. It'll help you change your vision. It'll help you build confidence. It deals with self-talk. It deals with triggers. Everything that you need. And it doesn't matter where you are around the world. You can access your own program there through the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. It's a course. It's an online program. Anywhere around the world, you can access that. So there's no excuse. You know, if you don't know how to stop it, I'm giving you a program. You know, yeah, Santos, why do you charge for the program? Why don't you just give it free? That's a great question. One of the reasons why I don't give it away free, the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy, is number one, it costs me money to put that together. It costs me money to keep it online. It costs me money for me to get free. So in order for me to being able to give you what I'm doing, it costs me money. So if I give it away free, you know, you're not going to see the value in that. One of the reasons why I do these videos, this program completely free. And believe me, I get emails and I get messages. People are getting something out of this programming. They are. It's not about me. I'm not nobody special. I'm just a soldier of self-mastery. I'm just a philosopher of everyday victorious living. I'm just a self-empowerment life coach. I've given myself those labels. I got tired of calling myself a problem gambling. I got tired of calling myself a loser. I got tired of calling myself bad names. I got tired of believing the lies. I just got tired of it. And then I started believing that if other people could be free, if other people could generate more income, if other people can do greater things, I can do the same thing. I started believing it, and it started happening in my life. So that's where I'm at today, my friends. Now I'm preaching. So time and time very strong. Us animals. So I don't know where you're from. Where are you from, us animals? Put it down in the chat room there. I want to know where you're from. I want to know how far we're reaching. Rob says, accept your losses, wrangle, and don't try to get your money back. Exactly. You're not going to get your money back. You'll get your money back as you change your life and as you go in a different direction. The money will come back to you. And remember, you know, people that give to my mission, people that give a donation of $60 or $150. Okay, somebody wanted to donate $5,000. I haven't received it yet. Okay, when you do that, when you give, when you take of your money, right? Your money is very, very important to you. When you take it and you give it, it comes back. It has a way of coming back to you. Maybe not money coming back to you, but it'll come back to you in different ways. So we have to serve other people. People want to stop. They're stuck in their own life. Get out of your life. Get out of yourself. Start serving. Find ways to serve other people. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it hurts, man. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's different. But it's only for a little moment, right? Because once you get used to it, you get stronger, right? You get stronger, and then everything changes. That's the key. You have to seize the moment, my friend. Seize the moment. So, Ranga, you guys help. Love. Oh, UK, England. Thank you. Thank you. You've been great help, man. Make me feel much better. Thanks, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Exactly. That's what we're here for. You know, continue to come enroll. Rang, if you're not a part of the program, you can subscribe to soldiersofselfmastery.com at the top of the chat. Right there at the top of the chat, right at the top. That way, right here. Let me see, right up there at the top of the chat. You can subscribe to Soldiers of Self-Mastery. You can learn more about what I do. You could get my book. It's an ebook now. It goes around the world. There's no excuse. No excuse, man. You can get those products. Hey, spend $30, spend $20, whatever it is, and educate your mind. You know, treat yourself. I mean, think about it, guys. You know, people are destroying their families. They're destroying their children. They're giving their money. People go through $1,000 a month in gambling easily. $1,000 every 2 weeks in gambling. And I know because I've had people that come to my channel and then they don't come anymore. They don't come. Why? Because they're struggling and they're giving all their money away to these casinos like I used to do. You pay people salary, you build another part of the casino. Maybe you're putting in, your money is putting in more machines. And guess what? The more machines, the more people are being destroyed, because some people can't handle problem gambling and they go out and they kill themselves. They can't handle the pressure. They can't handle the weight, you know, the burden. It's just too heavy for them. And they just go out and they take their life. They forget about their family, their children. It's a what is it? It causes collateral damage, like one of our members said. So, my friend, you know, if I can do what I'm doing, you can do it too. There's no excuse. If you believe your own excuses, then you're not going to do anything in life. Whether it's making more money, whether it's becoming a better human being, you want to become a better human being, right? There's so many people in our neighborhood that they're just a burden, right? They're not doing anything. They're bringing society down. We don't want to be like that. We want to be different. We want to be outstanding. We want to do the best that we can. We want to be an example for the future generation that's coming up. Imagine what's going to happen in a couple of years if people keep doing the wrong things. What's going to happen in a couple of years to this world that we live in? I mean, it's already, we're living in organized chaos. It's chaos, but it's organized. So it's my job and your job to give, to serve, and to transform our lives if we know that we should. Right? That's what it's all about, my friend. Casino is a satanic place. It's a bad place. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob, for the comment. And I've got other, you know, we've got other programs coming up, but the key, you know, again, here, we're already at the end of the hour, my friends. Oh my, we're already at the end of the hour. You know, I'm going through something challenging in my own life, more today than ever. And I vow to myself that I'm going to go through what it is that I got to go through. I'm not going to look back. You know, your mind is phenomenal. It's a gift that's been given to you from your maker. Now, your mind will work against you. Your mind, because your mind sometimes, right? We've created a lifestyle from past decisions and activity, right? We've made today we're living today because of the decisions that we've made in the past. So if we don't want to keep living in the same way that we are today, right? We want to change. You got to change the way you think. But the moment you start changing the way you think, your mind tries to tell you, no, that's going to hurt. No, that's going to be painful. No, you've never done that before. See, your mind will try to stop you from going in the right direction because your mind thinks that it's protecting you from hurting you. But the hurt is needed, right? We need to go in that direction. Yes, it's going to hurt. We need to do the journaling. We need to watch the videos, right? We need to write down something so that we can remember it. We need these things. We're not used to these things. It's different. So the mind thinks, no, I'm going to stop you. I don't want you going in that direction. And then people stop. They believe their own excuses. And next thing you know, they don't have anything in their back. They're stuck. They're miserable. You know, they're wishing and hoping and I mean, what kind of a life is that, man? You know, it's no life. It's just existence. That's all it is. Arturo Gonzalez, welcome to the episode, my friend. Welcome to have you here. If you have a question, it's an open forum tonight. We're going to be closing up here in a few minutes because we're done. But if you have a question, you got something on your mind you want to ask me, let's figure it out before this episode is over. Let's figure it out while we're here, my friend. Let's not put it off. So Yumoto says a new mindset is to say thank you to challenges and obstacles. Bring it on because it will make you stronger. Exactly. You see, Bring it on. You know what? I'm dealing with pain. I'm dealing with fear. I'm afraid to do this thing. Bring it on. I'm going to go through it. You know, I'm going to stumble. I'm going to fail, but I'm going to go through it. Come on, fear. I'm right now. You're going to become my friend because you're going to help me get stronger. Exactly, Moto. You said it. Hey, Laura, welcome to episode number 38. It is no life living in bondage. There's no life there, Laura. There's none. In fact, think about this. There's people that are in prisons that have been there for 30 years in state prison that are more free than the people that are outside, stuck with problem gambling or some other addiction. Those people are in a serious bondage. Right, Laura? Would you agree with that? I'm sure you would. So it's kind of funny how I use that analogy, but it's the truth. There's people that are more free locked up in these prisons than people that are outside the prisons, because you know what? The worst prison that you can have is right here, my friends. This is the worst prison. Now, there is a window of opportunity. If we take advantage of that window of opportunity, we escape the prison. If you don't take advantage of the window of opportunity that is coming before you, and you know what that window of opportunity is, it could be this video right now. It could be my partner's book, right? Or it could be my book. It could be the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. It could be watching a bunch of these videos on my YouTube channel. It could be journaling. Whatever it is for you, you know what it is. You know it. You got to do it. Right? I can inspire you. I can push you a little bit, but you have to do it, my friend. And again, I'm going to talk about this more and more because, again, the great life comes out of a series of great positive reminders, right? Doesn't the good life come out of a great series of positive reminders, right? I'm going to be sharing this with you over and over. I'm going to be talking about these things that you basically have to take control, and you have to be willing to do the things that you need to do. Yeah, I don't feel like doing it. I didn't feel like doing this program either, but I'm here. I didn't. I could be doing something else. I could be reading a book. I could be studying, but no, I enjoy the privilege of being here before you. It encourages me to go on. I'm telling you, my friends, life is not going to get easier. For the people that miss that window of opportunity, yes, it's going to be more difficult because they'll never have that opportunity again. It's like they're the warning signs, right? You got these warning signs, right? Railroad crossing, train is coming, right? You see the thing, right? You see the thing coming down. If you're driving a car and you drive through that, what's going to happen? You're risking your life. You're risking people that are in the car with you. You're risking the people on the train, because if you hit a train hard enough, I'm sure if it's Amtrak, you're going to kill somebody. And once you go beyond that point of no return, then it's done. The wise man, this is in the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, I'm paraphrasing, the wise man sees ahead and he hides himself. Oh, I see the trouble. I see it, man. I see the trail of blood. I see the trail of blood. I got to stop the bleeding. I must stop I must stop the hemorrhaging. You got to stop the hemorrhaging. You got to stop the hemorrhaging in your life. If you don't, it doesn't matter whether you're in the UK, you're in Australia, you're in Africa, you're in the Philippines, you're in the United States, whether you're poor, whether you have a little bit of money, or whether you don't have, you got to stop the hemorrhaging. Anyways, I'm preaching. Arturo Gonzalez, I've been in my own prison for many years. I'm sorry to hear that. So, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Sean, welcome to the episode. Again, we're supposed to end at the end of the hour here. We've come to our 30 minutes. I'm still going to hang out with you. This has been an open forum, okay? I didn't have an agenda tonight. I was just taking on questions and thoughts, which I appreciate each and every one of you. Rob says, you come home always dirty and dust. Let me see. Laura says, I agree. Pass many casinos daily. If I go back, I'll be miserable. Exactly. You'll be miserable, Laura. Yeah, because it'll eat at you. Yeah, yeah. Rob says you're right, Santos. Prisoners are happy. Yeah, not all of them, but there are quite a few that are happy, that are free inside the prisons. And we hear you can go online, you can read YouTube video, or you can listen to YouTube videos, you can read blogs about some of these prisoners that are actually sharing their testimonies. They're free up here in the head. Terry, welcome to the episode. This is episode 38. It's an open forum. If you have questions, I'm answering your questions. Thank you. I have Yumoto says I've started journaling, and I have started reviewing my journaling. Most importantly, it's pretty neat when you wrote something 2 years ago and then you go back and read it. I mean, I keep all my journals, and I go back and sometimes I read one and I look at the other one, but it doesn't matter. The point is that it's a form of therapy when you write. It's a form of therapy when you write. It's very good. And these are new concepts. To me, these are all new concepts, right? Life hacks, journaling, getting in front of the mirror and talking to yourself. Yeah, have you had a good talk with yourself in front of the mirror lately? I got a huge mirror in my bathroom. I get in front of that mirror. Of course, I've got all my affirmations written with a Sharpie on my mirror so I can read some in the morning whenever I want to read them. I used to have a lot more, but I erased it. I couldn't see my face in the mirror. So I have affirmations on my mirror. But I get in front of the mirror and I talk to myself. I say good things to myself. I say kind things. I encourage myself in front of the mirror. I motivate myself in front of the mirror, because there are times where nobody's around, and even there are times when a video can't help me, right? There are those times. But you get in front of the mirror and you talk to yourself. You know what, Santos? You remind yourself of those mental trophies. In fact, I mentioned this in my book. Mental trophies, right? These are accomplishments. These are goals that you achieve in your life that you can think about later on. Wow, yeah, I remember achieving that thing. You check it off. It's a little goal. Man, it feels good. Okay, now it's on to the next goal. Boom. Okay, I defeated one casino, right? I don't go anymore. Boom, that's a goal accomplished. Okay, I'm driving by this casino, like Laura says, she's just a truck driver. She's driving by casinos. Well, I don't go by that casino anymore, even though I've passed it 15 times. It's just mental trophies, and they build up your confidence. They give you a greater sense of well-being. I mean, they make you strong. And you write those things down. Yeah, March 3rd at 3 o'clock, I completed this goal. March 3rd at 3 o'clock, you can do this. I accomplished this temptation, right? I didn't give in to the temptation. I talk a lot about this in my Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy, by the way. So if you're stuck, you got an extra little bit of money that you want to invest in yourself wherever you are around the world, my recommendation, enroll in the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. I promise you that if you do the steps, if you watch the videos and you take it day by day, I guarantee you're going to get your breakthrough. You will move away from problem gambling. I guarantee it. Okay. By the way, the enrollment comes with a 30-day full money back guarantee. You get in. If you give up on yourself, because that's what we do, we give up on ourselves, I'll give you your money back. I will. But I'll tell you what, if you follow it, the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy, if you follow it step by step, I guarantee your breakthrough. I guarantee your breakthrough. But you got to do the work. So Laura says, listen to Santos. Listen. Yeah. Give yourself permission for you to thrive. That's all I've done. That's all I've done. I've given myself permission to thrive. I've relabeled myself. I got a new vision here, and I use my life hacks every single day. Sometimes I've got life hacks that I've written in this book that I don't really use that much anymore. But there's quite a few out of the book that I talk about that I do use. And those are the ones that keep me growing and keep helping me go forward in life. By the way, the book is not this big on Amazon. Actually, the book is about this size now. In fact, I had a copy of it, but I've been giving copies away, the ones that I've had. So it's a smaller copy. And, again, it's a study guide. It's not, my book is not really like a book. It's like a little study guide, has exercises. And the more that you read them and you practice them, the better that you can get in areas of your life. But you got to read them and you got to study it. You can't just, okay, I read it one time, it's done and over. No, it's like a study guide, just like this book. This is a study guide. It has questions. It has little programs inside that you can use to help cover my face, to help yourself. Anyways, my friends, I've gone way overboard. Man, I'm excited. Okay, Rob, God was talking to you, talking to all of us. Let me see. I was leaving the casino the last time I went, put on the radio, and a preacher was on. Somebody was talking to somebody. Sean, where's Sean? Is he in here? Sean, welcome to the episode. Good day, all that I need breakthrough. Exactly. Terry, welcome to the program. Episode number 38. Wow, 38 episodes we've had, and I'm telling you, I'm excited. I love these open forums. I'm going to do more of these where you come on board, you ask your questions. I'm going to do my very best to answer your questions. Of course, some of you that may ask me a question, it's a little bit challenging because if I don't really know the foundation of why you're asking the question, it's a little bit tough for me to give you a really good answer. You understand what I mean? I'm sure you understand. That's why I offer personalized life coaching too. So if you're a person that wants personalized life coaching, you want me to help you analyze your situation, you want me to help you hold you accountable, you want me to meet with you on a personal level once a week, possibly, I've got like 3 spots open that I'm willing to do because I'm really busy. I'm really, really busy with my other programs, but I'm always opening up. Eventually it's going to get to the point where I'll be able to open up a few more spots. There's probably going to be a second Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. And I'm going to expand on that to help. Again, it's about helping you retrain your thinking. Every time that I talk, it's all about the mind, right? It's all about you retrain your thinking. It's going to impact your family. It's going to impact your children. It's going to impact your job. It's going to impact your nervous system. It's going to impact your confidence. It's going to impact your bank account. It's going to impact what you do with your life. So think of a better life. Keep it in your mind, Sean says. Definitely, Sean. LL Winston, welcome to the episode. Thank you. We're getting ready to close down. I'll hang around here for a little bit. As long as you guys keep posting questions, I will be here for a little bit longer with you. By the way, I am going to be here on Friday. Actually, my business partner, Cephas, he is handling the Friday Night Alive. I hope that some of you enjoyed my business partner on Friday. He didn't. The video, I didn't get the chance to watch the video because for some reason it got deleted. I don't know how it got deleted, but Fridays, Cephas, my business partner, is going to be handling, and he is a person. He's the guy that wrote this book. He's very good at what he does. I'm sure that you guys will enjoy his program on Friday, and hopefully you'll get to the point where we'll both be on that episode. And Sundays, I'm going to continue to keep my Sunday Night Alive going because I know that I need to do this. I'm committed to you guys. It's a privilege and an honor to be here with you guys. I'm going to say this again, and I hope that you get this. It's a privilege and an honor to be here in front of you with you. So if you benefit from these programs, remember, we're helping people around the world. Donate, team up with me. When you give like a $60 gift or $50 or $100 gift, whatever you want to give that's on your heart, whatever you give, you're teaming up with me. You're teaming up with the mission. You're helping people. And guess what happens when you help others? I'm not going to give you the answer, but you already know when you help others, what happens. Exactly. So I'm going to be here again on Friday, Sunday. So remember, share the videos. Share these videos on YouTube. Share them on Facebook. Share them on Instagram, on Snapchat, wherever you can take and copy the video and share it. Because again, you're helping other people, right? You're teaming up with me. And what happens to you? What happens to your family? What happens to your bank account when you help other people? What happens? You know what happens? Great things. It's the law it's the law of, not only the law of attraction, it's the law of sowing and reaping. It's the law of rewards, right? Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So thank you, Yumoto. Thank you, Sean. Blessings. May the Lord, our Creator, continue to give you strength, give you healing, give you vision, and may you apply, because we can gather all of this, but if you don't apply it, it does you no good. It does you no good to just listen. After a while, you're going to get tired of it, and you're going to fall away. But if you start doing, you start listening, you do a little bit, okay, one little bit here, one little bit there, a little bit over here, a little bit by there, inch by inch, it's a cinch. Next thing you know, you got a whole, you got a whole dinner, man. It's all ready to be served to other people. You've got things going on. You've got more money in the bank. You're happier. You're more confident. Your business is moving along. You're getting along with your family a little bit better, maybe just a little bit better, right? But that little bit counts, my friends. That little bit counts. So thank you, all of you guys. LL Winston says, let me see, LL Winston, my mother has been subscribed to your channel for a bit, and she hasn't watched any of your vids. She's actually going gambling tomorrow. I'm not sure she wants to stop. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm really sorry to hear that, Winston. And I pray for your mother. I pray that, I don't know what the situation is, but I pray that your mother sees the trouble. I pray that your mother sees the danger of what's ahead if she's having struggles. I mean, I don't know if she is or not, but most people that engage in gambling, they end up having very serious problems. And I've believe me, I know what I'm talking about. You guys know, because you have family members, and it hurts me to hear that your own mother, having to watch your own mother, she's setting that example for you. Hopefully you don't look at that, and again, your mother has an illness. It's unfortunately it's there. It's part of her life. And if she has to recognize it, she has to recognize that false lie, that paradigm, that belief system that is destructive. And until she recognizes it, it's like we become blind. We can't tell people. You ever notice people that are in a situation and you try to tell them, they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to listen. At some point in time, they may, but if they're not listening, the best thing to do is just back off and let them live. Because you make them worse. Then they'll alienate. They won't want to be around you because they feel like you're, again, you guys come to my channel, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you're seeking truth, if you're seeking a breakthrough, if you're seeking a freedom, you want to break through and have that joy, that confidence, you want to wake up every single morning happier, well, I'm going to tell you the truth. And if you're coming to the channel, it's obvious that you're looking for some victory in your life. So I commend you. I salute you for that. Keep going. Keep going. As I said earlier, I may even say some things that are a little bit difficult at times. Please understand, I say these things in love. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to try to hurt you. But if it bothers you a little bit, it's because it needs to be there for you. Okay? I appreciate you guys from the top of my heart. So if there's anything else that needs to be said, another question that you guys want to ask, I'll hang out for another minute or so here. But man, we've gone overboard. I will see each and every one of you guys safely on Sunday. Come to the Friday Night Alive Power Hour. Share these videos. Give me a thumbs up. You comment. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. It's going to be good for you, my friend. Peace through strength. What else can I say? I'm going to go back to the proverb and end with this. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. I'll see you guys on my next episode. I appreciate each and every one of you on the inside, at the top. Saludo, my friends.